And bombing in on the formation, the wing slot right, lone receiver out to the left is Tony, who will motion across behind Beck. It's a fake toss into Fletcher, who'll get into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Miami!
6:44 left in this ball game. Canes need to find a way to score.
It's a pitch to Tony. He cuts up to the 20, 15, 10, and near side, 5. He spins away and into the end zone.
That's how you do it. Baby Jesus in for 6.
With 6:37 to go, Malachi Tony does it himself. It was the shovel from Beck, and the magic was Tony the rest of the way out. Mendoza extends his hands, takes the snap, looks right, going for Becker on O'Connor, back shoulder. It is cut at the 31-yard line. Washington goes inside to Henderson at the nail, kicks out to the corner to Allen. One more back to True, left wing free, sticks it. In the lane, a bunny, no good off the back rim. Another offensive rebound by Renew. His second goes up. That one doesn't go in, but a second attempt, and it's Shelton Henderson with the tip in. Johnson flips up to Swartz. Back over to the East Carolina transfer. Finds Pack in his own zip code for 3, and it's good. A wide open look, and Calipari wants a timeout. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Cook. Is hit well and deep to center field. That goes Spur. It's a 3-run blast over the batter's eye for Daniel Cuvée, and the Hurricanes take a 4-3 lead over the Huskies. You see the Miami outfield very far back, keeping everything in front of them. The pitch is hit into right center field. Torres ranging over, calls off Fabio, makes the grab. The Canes win. They sweep the Eagles, and they come from behind to take down Boston College at Fenway Park. Four minutes ago in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes on the Syracuse 34. Ball in the middle of the field. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Another play action pass. Beck will scramble now, hits the 30, slides down. Started it at the 30, slid towards the 28, but they'll bring the ball back to where he initially started that slide. A gain of 4 as the clock continues to tick.
The CB Damian Kerr had a clear path to the quarterback, and if he didn't try and disrupt the pass with the deception from Carson Beck, it was surely a sack, but Beck was able to escape on his legs and grab those 4 yards.
2nd down and 6. In the backfield, it's Gerard Pringle and Marty Brown. Brown to the left, Pringle to the right of Beck in the gun with 2 receivers to the left. It's a give to Pringle, who's got a convoy as he hits the numbers. Now the sideline gets to the 20, pushed out at the 19. Gerard Pringle moves the sticks for the Hurricanes. Miami now in the red zone, knocking on the door of another score, up 21-3.
Highly touted true freshman Gerard Pringle from Tampa, Florida. 5'10", 190, but he moves much quicker and hits much harder than a 190 true freshman. How about that for him?
Pringle, the lone running back now on the sidecar right of Beck as he brings Tony across the middle. Now it will jet around towards the near side. Another give to Pringle as he goes down the sideline, breaks the tackle. 5, goal line, touchdown Miami. Gerard Pringle's 4th score of the season, and the freshman adds on to the Hurricanes lead. As we reach 6 o'clock local time, Pringle adds 6 to the Hurricanes tally, 27-3, as Carter Davis comes out to tack on the extra point with 2:25 to go in the third.
Syracuse failed to set the edge, and Gerard Pringle Jr. took advantage all the way 19 yards up the sideline into the end zone.
Booker, the snap. Joyce, the hold. The kick is up and good.
How about that drive?
That was what we saw in those first 5 weeks, Jay. Really good stuff. 9 plays, 83 yards, 8 ticks under 5 minutes as we hit 2:25 to go in the third. Miami up 28-3. Full steam ahead after the break. Back from a quick break in station identification as Carter Davis will boot it deep to Tylee Kittle. Will Nixon. It goes over Hill's head, arm straight out. and into the back of the end zone. The ball will start at the 25-yard line for the Syracuse Orange, who find themselves down 25 points. And it's never over till the fat lady sings, or so they say, but Syracuse, with the way the offense has been moving, besides that opening drive in the second half, it's going to take a heck of an effort from Fran Brown's Orangemen.
And Ricky Collins at that, the backup QB out there once again. Saw a lot of trickery so far. Will Nixon on his right hip. Talk about station identification. How about the identity that Miami is showing? The Swagger U is back playing like they were early in the season.
Play action. Collins gets pressured. He's getting chased by Toure, but guess who gets to him first? That's Jacoby Thomas.
9 tackles last week at SMU and a sack to his name this week. Thomas, the fumble recovery, and that huge quarterback get right there. Stayed with it, and if he didn't get him, Ruben Bain Jr. was right behind him.
Tough to kind of get by one when you have 3 more following you. Thomas did it on the first try. That's his 3rd sack of the season. Now 2nd and 21, a minute 40 to go in the 3rd. 2 receivers to each side. Play action to Nixon, who steps up in front. The throw is to Darius Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's again Jacoby Thomas on the play. He's at midfield at the 30. Avoids another tackle. Darrell Gill Jr. couldn't get him down. Now finally does at the 24. Oh my!
Look what I found.
Darius Johnson kind of kicks it up to Jacoby Thomas. The initial call was an incomplete pass, but right place, right time. A sack, then a pick. It doesn't get better than that. We'll take a look at the replay here.
He's having an all-time game so far. He didn't even realize he intercepted that ball as it got batted around on the ground.
Darius Johnson turned over. The ball hit his hand. It bounces up, and Thomas didn't even know it was a pick. He kind of just brought it in. Damari Brown was like, hey, that's an interception. But he was like, look at this rock I have in my hand. We'll see this other.
Toure was like, get out of there. Get go.
7 fouls for Stanford, 6 though for Miami. So next hack will be free throws as well for the Cardinal. They deploy a Corey, Gieler, Kamen, Rahosi, and a Garwal. A Corey kicks out to Kamen. Left arc. Backdoor pass to a Corey on the far corner is mishandled. It goes out of bounds. A turnover gives Miami the ball back. 51-46. Just about hit the 11-minute mark left in the second half. Trey Donaldson, Timo Malovich, Shelton Henderson, Ernest Uday Jr., and True Washington, the 5 on the floor for the Canes. Donaldson's been quiet since the hot start. He dribble drives, kicks out from the right block. True Washington now, far corner, guarded by Kamen. Stops, turns, fades, he connects. 51-48. It's a one-possession ball game for the Watsco Center. 10:40 to go.
Talk about Miami struggling to start the half. Well, now Stanford hasn't scored in the last 3.5. Canes dialing up defensively.
Rahosi gets the pass from McCory, now turns and kicks out to Gieler. 10 to shoot. The quick guard loses the ball. It's on the floor. Who comes up with it? Timo Malovich in the far corner. He wanted a foul, didn't get it from the referee. It's True Washington bringing the ball across the timeline from right to left. Open lane, shot from the nail. Off the mark. Hind iron, no good. A Corey with another rebound, his 5th. A double nickel for him. He's 17-5. As he bumps and fades, it's no good. Another time we've seen him try to draw a foul, which has been his bread and butter all year. Extra pass to Henderson. Baseline, kicks back out to True. One more to Timo. Euro step. He loses possession, and on top of it's Kamen. The ball gets knocked out of his hands. Where will the ball go? Miami or Stanford? The refs will confer on this one.
Looks like it's going to be Miami ball.
It will be Miami basketball, and Kamen says, don't challenge that one. So another chance for the Hurricanes. 9:50 to go in the second half. Miami can tie it up with a triple. So far today, they're 4 for 13, 31%. Stanford 7 for 15, 47% beyond the arc. Dante Allen comes in for True Washington. No, excuse me. He comes in for Shelton Henderson. Washington in the far corner. Miami 12 to shoot. Donaldson, give and go. Gets the ball back from the freshman Allen. Spins away, top of the key, open look for 3. He ties it up. And Kyle Smith burns a timeout. Miami's bench runs out to half court as we got a tie ball game for the Watsco Center. 51-51. It looked like Miami was down and out. Now the roles have reversed. The defense from the Hurricanes stifling the offense, and Miami's second chance opportunities is giving them some open looks from distance, Danny.